Welcome back. Let's quickly cut back to the India Today Global Roundtable.
Not a forum to discuss about the strategic systems. Maybe you can ask DRDO chief about this.
Okay. You were to talk about Indian companies. Are they not even ready to take? Are they not? Do they not have the capacity to take the technology?
So our experience actually has been different. We've worked with Indian companies to really generate and help them absorb very high technology. Now, if you think about technology transfer, is take a bunch of drawings and design and throw this over the wall and let them absorb it. That's a very different ballgame. We don't believe in that. It really becomes really incumbent on us to make sure that we work shoulder to shoulder with our partners, build their capabilities, build their systems, and work with them that technology is stable after they take in. And if you do that, you have wonderful results. And I go back again to our experience with Tata's on the 787 floor beam. Fabulous quality, world-class, and it's only happened because we worked with them, and it can be done.
Brigadier Mahalingam?
My question is
the mic is reaching you in a second.
Now, this supplement, there's a mic. Brigadier General Hasnain's question. My point is that if you see that in the defense procurement procedure that you have today, it is a bureaucrat who has no clue of technology, who has no idea of quality. He cannot procure items. He is not a qualified procurer. But still he does. Why does he take a bag and start buying things? My question is, would it not be much better to have an independent organization, defense procurement organization, which consists of all the people, including those legal, those people, technological people, the quality assurance people, so that even in the case earlier which you referred to, saying that there is no level playing field between the public sector and this, if there is an independent body who could assess and give their recommendations, that would be much better. Why are we not having it? Would you prefer that, or would you prefer the present system?
Well, from a private sector perspective, we would tell you one thing very, very clearly. I will give you one data point. Instead of giving you a long-winded answer, I will give you data points.
Give me an answer, yes or no first.
I'm giving you an answer, but I'm giving you with a data point. Give me a second, sir. In Buy Global, there is a category under Buy Global. Wherever our company has competed in a Buy Global category, where taxes and duties and all the other things are kept outside, we have won the tenders. So, bureaucracy exactly knows what's to be done to give the level playing field. The procedure has its own problems. What you are saying is absolutely right, and there are N number of reports which are saying that we need professionalization of the procurement. And for that, what needs to be done? It has not been acted upon. And if we have to move forward to the next stage, as I said, it is just not about procurement, because it is about capability building. Because defense ministry is a unique ministry. It is a monopoly. It buys. It is the market and the market maker. Now, to have that kind of a role and a commission by which Indian capability is to be built, and please stop this private sector, public sector, because it has to be Indian capability.
Absolutely. Integration is required, Colonel Arasan Singh.
I may draw your attention to this 155mm guns. Now, we had been crying horse for so many years, and 2-3 years back, it was discovered that we have the blueprints. They were asked as to why you have not, offered to manufacture it. We had bought it from Bofors. They said nobody has told us, and I am told that they have made the guns. The trials, by and large, have been successful. It is a clear case of internal and external sabotage, let me tell you. And all those people who were crying horse for 155mm guns, I went back to them. I asked them, why didn't you raise up this issue? They said, we thought, the guns have become too political.
Okay, so that's a statement that you're making.
No. Just a connected question. I want to ask the gentleman from the government, is there a sabotage bid by internal and external quarters? Because I refuse to believe that this country cannot make a power pack. I refuse to believe that this country, which can make missiles, lacks in metallurgy. I refuse to...
That's a point that perhaps you made your point, Colonel Singh, and that's a fair point you're making. Why is it that we can't make a 155mm howitzer when we make an outstanding BrahMos?
You see, you have picked up one example. Actually, if you see, any missile, any rocket, there is a saying that it's not a rocket science. So it means rocket science is difficult. So I completely agree with you that if India can make missiles, if it can make rockets, it can certainly make any other thing. You see, it is basically a combination of users, then developers, production agencies. So you really can't blame only one person that, they are the people to be blamed.
And since you are manufacturing the 155mm howitzers, where is the problem?
The biggest problem which we always face in this country is if you are private sector, you cannot, if we have designed the gun, we have spent our money, the gun is available. We took 1.5 years to get the government clearance to find a test range to fire it. Now, the money was not government's, it was our money. We created the capability. We wanted to demonstrate the capability. There are stories where we could have done probably the first exports, but we could not. But that's a separate issue. If you have to move forward today in the procedures, if a private sector vendor, forget about a gun, you make a sub-part of a gun and you are the only one in the country who has indigenized it, there is no procedure under DPP or DPM in which government can buy from you.
Okay. So basically, and why should that be a hindrance, a single vendor deal? That should actually be an enabler. I would like to thank all our guests for being a part of this the discussion. Clearly, Make in India is a great dream, but we need to simplify the rules. The bureaucracy needs to be sorted out before that Make in India can actually be a reality. Thank you very much for being a part of this discussion.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Gaurav, Mr. Mishra, Mr. Kumar, and Mr. Chaudhary. Of course.